This is the video for 3D Level 1 Collage. So that this didn't get too incredibly long, I went ahead and I already started this. Remember, take another page in your book and create a collage page. Some of the things that you know that the material can do is that it can be 2D or 3D, and that rubber cement can be erased. Some it cannot do is that the specialty scissors that we have cannot cut small things because of the nature of it, of the blades. Okay, so with these you can experiment with different adhesives. Okay, rubber cement is one of the main ones that I want to experiment with. Now, when you're working with rubber cement, make sure you have a hot glue mat, okay, so that we're able to get all of the cement off of that. Also, rubber cement can erase, and I'm going to show you kind of how you can place it down and how you can erase. All right, so if you haven't written this down, you can go ahead and pause because I'm going to jump ahead. All right, when you are rubber cementing things down and you're using rubber cement, this is new, okay, it comes with a brush, and what you're going to do is you're going to rubber cement the whole thing. Make sure you get the edges, because one of the most annoying things about collage is when it doesn't stick down all the way. Okay, once you get it fully covered, you can take it and you can put it down. Now, see how I also have some of this residue on here? The cool thing is that you can erase that off once it dries. The other thing that it can do, and normally I would have the X-Acto blades, but I don't have those in yet, and so I was going to do a safety video and tutorial on X-Acto blades, but for now you're just going to use regular scissors and specialty scissors to experiment with. But let's say you want to put some of this magazine down. You can, once you do this, you can go ahead and try two different sides. Okay, so this is to create more of a 3D effect. All right, and so let's say I want to put this down here and I want it to curl. So you're going to have to hold it in place while you're doing this, and if it doesn't quite work, you may need some more rubber glue. All right, one of the cool things that you can do is you can use, usually there's boning knives that you use for these, but because we don't have those, we're going to use a palette knife, and you can push things down so that they get really flat with a palette knife. And again, I probably need some more rubber cement on that one. All right, normally I would say do this on the hot glue mat, but because you risk getting it on everything. But now you're going to turn it and glue it. The other thing that this can do is it can create interesting creases if you want to, right? And this can help create things that pop. See, I'm creasing it one way and then I'm going inside and I'm creasing it another way. So you guys are seeing this, okay? So this can create something interesting that is more 3D in nature. And again, using your palette knife to push down. You can also, if you notice, this is way more 3D, but you can also flatten it if you like, and then it's comes slightly off the page, right? So you're noticing differences between that. This is just if you want to get a clean fold or not. The other thing about this is that if it should be able to come up, and again, this is what an X-Acto knife is good for, but technically rubber cement should be able to come off the page. And if that doesn't work, you can try your scissors. This is what X-Acto knives are really good for. Well, this isn't completely dry, but it should be able to come up, okay, even if it's dry. And you can also erase it off the page. So this is another technique that you can use. You can grab an eraser and you should be able to erase once it's dry. Now, the glue will probably stick to the eraser. but technically it should come up. If you keep working at it. Okay, yes, it's starting to come up there. All right, so these are some of the things that you can add to your list. Remember to try different scissors and see the different designs you can make with collage and all the different things you can do. When I get X-Acto blades in, I'll probably remake this video so that future classes can experiment with that, because X-Acto blades give you a much cleaner and easier to cut out shape rather than having to use the scissors. It's easier to do it flat. All right, when you're done, make sure you fill this out and bring it up so that I can sign you off on collage.